Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And Coach, both teams hoping to use this game to get back on track.
Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Be out there with the closer, and it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Cool Hands, and it's Murray in at the one. Trains the three-pointer. Cool Hands got his team on the board to start the game for the Grizzlies.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Lampley. Nails the baby hook. Cool Hands got 5 now.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leach. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Cornette. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. They set the pick. The monster buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Cornette can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Champ's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
After back-to-back 50-win season stand, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Memphis leading by 4. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Timeout.
Murray's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Davis for Murray, and Davis gets it to go.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Murray, the pass to Cornette. Here's Lampley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Spurs trail by 7. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Number 13.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Murray outside. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2. 9 points for cool hands.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Champ. Back to Davis. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point lead. Stolen by Wilson. It's Davis on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to the Monster. Good on the three-point shot. The Monster's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Champ. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Leach. The shot, no good. Memphis has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Mr. Clutch, wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Monster's checked in for the Monster. The Grizzlies also making a change. Garbage man, he's checked in for Murray. Rodriguez kicks to Wilson. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Wilson. Here's Drew for 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Watford. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Davis. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 9.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He has yet to score. Screen by Watford. Again, Memphis. Davis with it. Here's the screen to the inside. Here's Leach, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Goodwin's checked in for San Antonio. Lee's checked in for Memphis. He doesn't get the second one. Memphis leading by 5. Inside, Mr. Clutch. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Champ. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lee passes to Cornette. Here's Cool Hands. Launches a 3. Cornette can't get it to go.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Yep, that one goes. The Grizzlies shooting an impressive 60% early. Lee outside. Pass to Cool Hands. puts one up. The shot that time, not on target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Davis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs have shot 50% from the line today, 2 for 6. They throw good, Davis. Some changes for Memphis. Little General comes in for Mr. Clutch, and it's Skinny in for Garbage Man.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Memphis leading by 3. With the step back. Cool hands passes to Lee. Here's Wolf. Sinks the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside, Davis. High post try. It's rebounded by Ansel. Out to the right wing. Cool hands passes to Ansel. Memphis moving it around. It doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Groove. Here's Champ. To the middle. Here's Rodriguez. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Down low, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Wilson, he's checked in for Goodwin. The franchise comes in for Rodriguez. And it's Marks in for Davis. The Grizzlies also changing it up. The closer's checked in for the Little General. Z comes in for B. And it's Garbage Man in for Cool Hands. Here's Legler. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Drew. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's Wolf. Fires from 18. And it's in off the backboard. Wolf got 5 now.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence. Taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
And that one's good, Marks.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Legler passes to Lee. To the inside. Here's Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Wilson. Nothing on the board. Here's Conway. Drills it from outside.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Lee outside. Pass to Watford. Here's Wolf. He tries for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wilson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Drilled from 6 feet. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now, Watford. 5 points in the game. To the right side. Here's Wolf. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So on the floor for Memphis, the closer is out there with Lee, and there's Skinny, then there's Z, and it's Ray in at the point. Wilson left side. Pass to Grew. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Marks. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Goodwin with it. He's picked up by Lee. Lee with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Ahead. And slam dunk by Watford.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Lee passes to Wolf. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to the franchise. Inside, here's Wilson. Basket good. Wilson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Screen by Watford. Shoots the 3. Wolf, no good. Spurs trail by 6. That's a good one. Now, here's Drew. And a miss there on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Wolf passes to Watford. Over Wilson. Watford, that's good. Watford's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
There's Conway, and the 3 ball is good. The franchise has got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Monsters checked in for Marks. Memphis also making some changes. Little General comes in for Lee. And Murray subbed in for Garbage Man. Here's Goodwin. Hasn't made one yet. To the wing right side. Conway. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Wolf passes to Watford. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Spurs trail by 5. Here's the franchise. He's got 8. Pass to Grew. Off target from 3-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Wolf. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Screen by Watford. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Wilson. Pass to the monster. 6 to shoot. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For San Antonio, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts, and he makes the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Davis is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Cornette's checked in. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He lobs it up. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Davis looking for an opening. And Cornette gets it to go. So it's the Spurs now. 4-point game. Outside Wilson. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Goodwin's checked in for San Antonio. And Memphis also making a switch. Little General, he's checked in for the closer. Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Wolf. Here's Cornette from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. Cornette's got 5.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target at the rim. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here is Goodwin. Still yet to score. Here's Champ. Oh, that's blocked. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. The natural is checked in for Goodwin.
Coming out of the ball for your Spurs, number 15, Dennis.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to the franchise. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The natural, the pass to the monster. Here's the natural. Fires for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Unseld. Down low, Mr. Clutch lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to the franchise. It's deflected. Here's Cornette. 5 points in the game. And it's Murray with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Champ. The layup off target. Cornette passes to Mr. Clutch. Outside for Murray. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Davis with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing here by 8. It's good.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
To the middle, here's Mr. Clutch. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mr. Clutch has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Davis against Murray. Shot from 12. Rejected by Murray. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Champs checked in for San Antonio. Lee's checked in for Memphis. Grizzlies on defense. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Wolf. 10 points for him. In the corner, Murray with it. Lee outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Murray from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Lee with the steal. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 5 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 10. 1:58 left now here in the second. Davis, the pass to Champ. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wilson, he's checked in for the natural. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Champ. Memphis also making some changes. The closers checked in for Lee. And Cool Hand subbed in for Skinny. Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Champ. Outside, Davis. And here's Wilson. Here's the monster. Outside for Rodriguez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 1:09 left in the first half. Now here's Murray. Wilson with the block. And they get it back. Cornet can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 9. The monster passes to Champ. The Spurs have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point. He's off on the first.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Pass to Watford. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Davis. Right wing. Deflects the pass.
Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cornet. A rebound by the Spurs. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Pass to Davis. Over Watford. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by the Eraser.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Champ out there with Wilson. Then there's Rodriguez. And there's Davis. And it's the monster in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Champ. Rodriguez outside. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. Rebound by Murray. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Watford with it. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Davis, the pass to the monster. Spurs passing it around. Fader on the way. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Murray. Here's Watford. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 14 points for the closer.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Champ, covered by Watford. Here's Champ from deep. Cool hands grabs the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Yep, it counts. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Davis. Grizzlies with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cornette. Again, Memphis.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now here's Wilson. Defense right on him. Pass to Champ. Shot to stop the run. Jump shot is good. Champ's got 11 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. There's a screen by Murray. Here's Mr. Clutch. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The monster passes to Rodriguez. To the inside. Just 3 to shoot, and stolen by Murray. Here's Lampley. They get it again. Cornette passes to Cool Hands. The 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Murray finds Watford. Here's Lampley. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 14. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. It's a 14-point game. It's deflected. Stolen by Wilson.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Back to Watford. To the wing right side. Pass to Cornette. 6 on the shot clock. Murray, the pass to Watford. And it's good for 2. Watford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Davis against Murray. Wilson up top. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Murray outside. Down low. Here's Watford. It's deflected. Here's the monster. He's got 13. Here's Wilson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Davis. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Yeah, the defender all over.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one counts. The Monsters checked in for the Monster. The Grizzlies also making a change. Skinny is checked in for Murray. Here's Cornette. 7 points in the game. Shoots from the elbow. Pass to Cool Hand. Good on the triple. Cool Hand's got 8 here in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Again, Memphis. Here's Wilson. 8 points for him. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Champ. Now, here's Drew. Let's go. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Champ. Back to Davis. Spurs working the ball around now. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's Cornette. There's the 3. Lampley, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cool Hands got 23 points.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Pass to Wilson. Puts up a three, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 11 points for the waiter.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Watford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Drew. The three-pointer no good. Memphis leading by 14. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Cool Hands. The three. Wolf's shot's good. Wolf got 13.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now Davis. He's got 13. Outside Wilson. Rodriguez outside. This one for three, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut back down to 14 on those points from Wilson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Rodriguez. And here's Drew. Outside Davis. Here's Wilson. It's rebounded by Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Cornette, and he's covered by Drew. Mr. Clutch. And Davis pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Champ. Now here's Davis. From downtown, Grizzlies with the rebound. Watford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Lampley. He drains the quick shot. Cool Hands got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Drew. The three. Offensive rebound. Outside for Rodriguez. San Antonio again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Pass to Davis. And here's Drew. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Takes a three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that is a big-time three, fellas, to extend their lead right at the buzzer. What a way.
And so it's Memphis, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Mr. Clutch. Skinny is out there with Murray. And there's the great. And it's Flagler in at the small forward.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Memphis. Number 1.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. And he makes both free throws. Spurs trail by 21. And here's Drew. The monster passes to Goodwin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the franchise. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Legler. Here's Wolf. Here's Legler. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Goodwin. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Conway. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis leading by 18. Lee with the ball. Now here's Murray. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got 20.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Leach. Softly drops in the floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Wolf. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits the jump hook. Mr. Clutch has got 4 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 21. Now, Grew. The monster passes to Goodwin. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio making a switch here. Rodriguez is checked in. Little General, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Garbage Man comes in for Skinny. Pass to Rodriguez. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 21. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Champ. Poked loose. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Monsters checked in for the Spurs. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Cool Hands checked in for Garbage Man. Here's Cool Hands. Inside, here's Unseld, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Champ. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. San Antonio again missing. Memphis leading by 22. Pass to Unseld. Back to Murray. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Here's Legler. And Rodriguez pulls it down.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Now, here's Drew. to the left side wing. Here's Champ. Rejected by Murray. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the right side. And the basket by Cool Hands. Cool Hands got 16 here in the second half.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Now, here's Drew. He's covered by Murray. Here's the monster. Three-pointer. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Leach. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Wilson, he's checked in for Goodwin. The franchise comes in for the Monster. Davis is subbed in for the Monster. Memphis also making some changes. The closer comes in for Mr. Clutch, and B's subbed in for Z. Pass to Murray. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's the franchise. Five to shoot. Pass to Champ. Tries a 3. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Cool Hands. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Rodriguez kicks to Davis. Pass to Champ. In the corner, Rodriguez with it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
The Monsters checked in for the franchise. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Memphis. And he makes all 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. And here is Murray. Pass to Watford. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Wilson with it. Rodriguez outside. Wilson the pass to Champ. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 4. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Davis. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Accolade to the Grizzlies.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them. And San Antonio shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Champ. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Cool Hands got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the screen. Shoots from the high post. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Little General's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Lee comes in for the closer. McHale's checked in for B. And it's Skinny in for cool hands. Here's Wilson. Up and in from the low block. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Pass to Lee. Murray outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. McHale's checked in for McHale. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wilson. Pass to Champ. Here's the monster. Rodriguez right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Champ, covered by Lee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw missing. Z's checked in for Memphis.
The line for your Spurs.
And he's good on the second. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Wolf passes to Legler. Now Murray. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to Rodriguez. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Wolf passes to Lee. Here's Unseld. Now Murray. He's guarded by Davis. A fader. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Now here's Wilson. Guarded closely. Pass to Champ. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez with it. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the eraser.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Lee finds Murray. And they double up Murray. Three-pointer on the way. Garbage man misses. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Lee passes to Ray. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Now here is Davis. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg...